Hi everybody, my name is Gabriel Grech, and today I would like to talk to you about soil and how through the GLOBE protocol we can help scientists around the world. From the island of Malta, which is a small island in the middle of the Mediterranean, with an area of just over 316 kilometers squared, that's 122 square miles, and a population of over 500,000 people, Malta is one of the most densely populated countries in the world. This means that our arable land is very important to us. This is why one of my favorite GLOBE protocols deals with the pedosphere. The pedosphere is all about soil, understanding the components found in our soil. Its temperature and moisture is crucial for scientists across the world. Studying the ground beneath our feet is an invaluable way to discover our changing world. Although one may think that soil is just dirt, soil is actually an ecosystem on the surface of planet Earth, and this is made up of a lot of microorganisms, minerals, organic matter, air, and water. Thus, soils are living systems that provide many of the most fundamental functions needed for life. This includes providing the fertile medium in which we grow most of our food, and if not the food directly, it's the food that our food eats. It is used to produce and store gases such as carbon dioxide and the storing of heat and water. It is providing a home for billions of plants, animals, and microorganisms. It is also used to filter water and wastes. Soil is usually made by decomposing wastes and thus forms an integral part of our circle of life. This also means that it forms very slowly and it comprises only about 10% of the Earth's surface. It is estimated that a layer of 30 centimeters of soil takes anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 years. There are countless of tests and analysis that we as students can do to help the scientists at GLOBE. A very simple test is one on soil temperature. You may ask, why do we need to know the temperature of the soil? The temperature of the soil affects climate, plant growth, and the timing of bud bursts or leaf fall. The temperature of the soil is directly linked to the temperature of the atmosphere because soil is an insulator for heat flowing between the solid earth and the atmosphere. For example, on a sunny day, soil will absorb energy from the sun and its temperature will rise. At night, the soil will release the heat to the air, having a direct and observable effect on air temperature. Soil temperature also determines the life cycles of small creatures that live in the soil. For example, hibernating animals and insects emerge from the ground according to soil temperature. Understanding how soils heat and cool helps to predict the length of growing seasons for plants, types of plants and animals that can live in the soil, and the input of humidity into the atmosphere. The amount of moisture in the soil affects the rate at which the soil heats and cools. Wet soils heat drier than dry soils because the water in the pore spaces between the soil particles absorbs more heat than air. Soil temperature data can be used to make predictions about how the ecosystem will be affected by warming or cooling global temperatures. Scientists use soil temperature data in their research on topics varying from pest control to climate change. By collecting soil temperature data, GLOBE students make a significant contribution to the understanding of our environment. This protocol involves testing the soils at various levels and intervals, and also during different times of the year. And then, all of this data is then uploaded onto the GLOBE app, and then this is analyzed by the top scientists around the world. Thank you for joining me today for this journey exploring the soil protocol. Be sure to like and subscribe to the GLOBE YouTube channel to follow my journey and the journey of all my fellow GLOBE student vloggers.